Sometimes I really just hate Friday Night Smackdown so much to the point where I just rather talk about for like 10, 20, how many minutes on this podcast I go for. I'd rather just talk about Jacy Jayne and Fatal Influence, any other women's wrestlers, and Tiffany Stratton on the show, for sure. I'd rather talk about women's wrestlers I admire in professional wrestling than just freaking talk about Friday Night Shitdown or Friday Night Suckdown. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. Your Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, May 8th, 2026 review on this podcast. Obviously, Backlash happened on Saturday night, and obviously it was a very, a newsworthy show to a point, but not really good news at all. Minus the Asuka and Io Sky match. So I was telling you about women's wrestling carrying this freaking company on for 2026, and they don't get good booking at all. Just to be for you in 2026, people, that's all it is. They freaking don't know what the fuck they're doing at all. Neither does AEW do it, though, to say at least. As always, what's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Let me know in the comment section on YouTube and Spotify how your day is going, to say at least. Your post-Mother Day's edition of whatever you want to call it. Always follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Lucas E. Allen 1018. Also, Say's XRS on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as well. Watching today's podcast on YouTube, hit the like button today's podcast. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so already. Turn on the bell for all post notifications when I upload this very YouTube channel. And always, feel free to leave a comment to get my Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, May 8th, 2026 review on this podcast. Watch on Spotify, do the same thing, leave me a comment, and also a 5-star rating, be very nice, as well as say at least. This Friday Night Smackdown show, people, should we get started? Dedicated to the fucking gingerbread man, which is not going to be in the thumbnail for today's podcast, nor should it be. We're going to be Jacy Jayne, and how fucking incredible she is in Fatal Influence. Fuck the gingerbread man. I don't care about his death, quote unquote. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't care. Just don't give a flying shit, man. Always discuss first, and that was the main event first, the show about the fucking gingerbread man funeral. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. I'm not going to be discussing that way more times than I want to. But sadly, I have to, I guess. But starting with Jacob Fatu made his way to the ring to hype up his upcoming match this weekend at Backlash, or his past weekend at Backlash against Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. He gave a promo about how everyone always saw Reigns as the future when they were young, while he was seen as nothing. It didn't take long before the Usos came out to the ring to respond. Jimmy said that the part of him is room for Jacob, but the other part of him is worry about what happens if he loses. Jay said Fatu is like him, and it doesn't always think of things through, which was both funny and self-aware. Fatu issued a warning for them to not interfere, or he will burn the whole family tree down. This is not a bad segment per se. I gave it a C+. I'm just tired of the bloodline, people. You know me, I'm just tired of the freaking bloodline. I'm tired of the bloodline, people. What do you want me to say? The bloodline taking place on Raw and SmackDown again in 2026. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all, people. The bloodline shit is just freaking unbearable. I mean, I don't say it's unbearable like the MFT unbearable, but still. Gave us a C+, not a bad segment, not a great segment. All any means necessary, though, to say at least. So that gives a C+, though, in all honesty. Moving on, Tiffany Stratton, the reigning defending WWE Women's United States Champion, whose gear was 1,000% minus Io and Asuka from this Saturday night, was 100% better than most shit on Backlash. I'm not even joking when I say that. Anyways, Tiffany Stratton, the reigning defending WWE Women's United States Champion, defeats Kiana James to retain the said WWE Women's United States Championship. This is a pretty good match, honestly. One's like a barn burner of a class, but Tiffany Stratton's first defense of Women's U.S. Champion. Also, a good start, honestly. I hope they continue this to open challenges and stuff. And again, it's taking a page out of the Men's United States Championship about the whole last year, to say at least, in 2025 and stuff. But obviously, like, this championship needs it. It needs just these competitive, like, matches with main event level talent like Tiffany Stratton is, elevating this championship. Because it needs it right now. Look what we did. It's done. It's Chelsea Green and Julia, who are great pro wrestlers, but not given any ounce of time and dedication for this U.S. title because they don't freaking WWE doesn't know how to freaking do it. Either one of those two. Then you had what else you had as champion? It was just those two, and Zelina Vega's not the freaking company anymore, obviously, like as this show once was. It could have been. So hopefully this elevates the not just a champion, it's Tiffany Stratton. This hopefully this elevates the championship more and more, hopefully. And it's a pretty good start. Kiana James and Tiffany Stratton, that's a kick-ass match, honestly, for Women's U.S. Championship. Didn't mind us whatsoever, gave us a B. One of a few good things on the show, obviously. Two of the women's matches, honestly, go figure. You see, you put any sort of effort involved with women's wrestling, be better in your frickin' men's division there, Triple H. You don't seem to give a shit, though, do you? Unbelievable. This gets a B, though, to say at least. Speaking of men's bullshit, who gives a flying fuck shit, Tala Tonga, the 7 feet guy who's obviously Hikuleo, defeats Damian Priest, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. C-. I don't fucking care, ladies and gentlemen. Did you seriously give a fuck about this, people? Because I know I fucking didn't. How can anybody care for your Friday? You spend your Friday night watching Smackdown, and you have to watch Tala Tonga beat a former World Heavyweight Champion, mind you, and Damian Priest. What the fuck is how the mighty have fallen for Damian Priest, where he once was a World Heavyweight Champion, and now he's losing against Tala Tonga. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? It's unbelievable, people. It is unbelievable. Nobody gave a shit about this, in my honest opinion. C- is you're fucking great, people. Who the hell cares? And Gunther was shown about to sign his Friday Night SmackDown contract for a shot at WWE Undisputed Championship. Backstage, when Cody Rhodes, reigning defending, like I said, Undisputed WWE Champion, made his way to the ring, Gunther said this is supposed to be his time, but he didn't do business like this before. He handed it back to Nick Aldis. Rhodes called out Gunther, which led to Paul Heyman showing up to say he is there to solve a problem. Rhodes cut him off and said that he wanted to fight right away. Heyman revealed that helping Gunther get his title shot was a favor he owed him. Sure, for now, honestly. Which is that thing is obviously reporting yesterday this Limit Center that Brock Lesnar was moved to WWE alumni section of WWE.com. Which is very, very interesting now that you see his promo here. So maybe that's the case if Lesnar's indeed retired for now. But still, Heyman said that it was not up to Rhodes to get Gunther to sign the contract for a title match in Italy. Gunther tried to sneak attack from behind, but Rhodes saw it coming. He sent Gunther out of the ring and told him he isn't scared of him. After Gunther got the better of him in the last two encounters, having Rhodes thwarted his attack made sense. Or I want me to say there honestly. This gets a B-. I like the intensity in Cody's promo after Gunther got involved. I like that side of Cody Rhodes a lot. Wasn't a bad promo per se. I like to tease some attention. Cody Rhodes' heel turn up with potentially Paul Heyman as like wise man. But I don't think that's in it whatsoever. Rather, you just have Cody do stuff on his own as a heel. I don't think you rehash a Roman Reigns shit, honestly. I don't think you need that whatsoever. Like Roman Reigns Tribal Chief stuff, obviously, with the pandemic shit, obviously, you know. I don't think you need to do it that with Cody this time. He's kind of bizarre to a point, but still. I mean, kind of interesting, I guess, a way to find out, to say at least, though. This gets a B-, not a bad segment per se, but not the best, honestly. It was still a better shit on the show, I'll tell you that right now. So this is a B- for sure. Now, it's Ricky Saints defeats Matt Cardona. A big fat C. What the fuck are we doing with Matt Cardona? This guy, every time I see him have a match, all he does is fucking lose. Like, what the hell? What's the point of him coming back to the company? All he's going to do is just freaking take L after L after L after L after L after motherfucking L. Has this man won a match other than one match he had? Like, I don't know how long ago it was. I don't think he won only one match since coming back to WWE. It might be a slight exaggeration, but still, it might be slight, honestly. What the fuck are we doing? The guy Matt Cardona, who made his name known in Indies independent scene, obviously. And he comes back to WWE, obviously being nothing but a freaking loser. I'm not saying I'm thinking he's a loser. I'm just saying for his WWE creative thinks Matt Cardona's a freaking loser. The reason why they called Randy Orton a couple weeks ago on Smackdown had the WrestleMania, they call him an indie mark or indie stooge, whatever you fucking called him. That's WWE for you in all honesty in a nutshell, people. It's just a big fat C for sure. Who fucking cares? On a Paige and Brie Bella. It's nice to see Ricky Saints will get a win, honestly, but still, you get the point. On to the Paige and Brie Bella, the reigning defending WWE United States Tag Team Champions. What the fuck, man? Try again. Paige and Brie Bella, the reigning defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, came to the ring for a promo. They said that this reigning Tag Team Champions is not the same nostalgia tour, and that they are the best they have ever been. Jacy Jayne, Fallon Henley, and Laney Reed, the Fatal Influence girls, came out to remind them they took the champions the last time they crossed paths. Nia Jackson, Last Legend, I'm talking about going downhill at that, I don't like Last Legend, but still, already to stake their claim at the rematch for women's tag team titles. Fatal Influence watched as the former champions took out Paige and Brie Bella. Another big fat C. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot care. I love Fatal Influence, and they've been booked perfectly in the main roster to discuss the 6-woman tag match. We know it's the best thing on the freaking show. And that might be me to say I hate 6-man, 6-woman tags. I hate those types of matches. But for me to say that, it's freaking good old Smackdown in a nutshell for you. But this was actually, I don't fucking care, bro. I couldn't care for this segment. I must have said the women's segments and the women's matches on the show is better than the men's. A lot, honestly. This one was not one of them. This one's one of the worst things on the show. Obviously, it's Big Fat C. Well, then again, a lot of things are worse on this show, but still. You couldn't make me care about it. You had Fatal Influence out there, man. I still couldn't freaking care. How much I love Jacy Jayne, Fallon Henley, and Laney Reed. I love their gears, by the way. Freaking top notch, to say, for a 6-woman tag match. But this gets a big fat C, and I don't fucking care, people. It mustn't say it's like the worst match I've ever seen, but minus a gingerbread funeral, man. What the fuck is that bullshit? We're going to discuss that soon, rather than later, obviously, for today's podcast. Moving on to the Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley, Laney Reed, and obviously the glorious Jacy Jayne. If you Alexa Bliss, well, Jacy pinned Alexa. I love that, obviously. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Best thing on the show is a 6-woman tag match, people. Even me. I always hate 6-man, 8-man, 8-woman tags, 6-woman tags. I hate them all. But this one was actually, I wanted to see at Backlash, believe it or not, people. I'm not joking when I say that. I'd rather this be a place instead of freaking Danhausen's freaking Minions shit. That shit has gone downright fucking awful, bro. Who fucking cares about that shit? But this I care about a lot. This 6-woman tag match, usually I don't like these matches. Obviously, you know me, but still. One of the few good things on the show is Fatal Influence, man. Been booked perfectly so far in the main roster. Can't explain how much they've been booked perfectly. No pun intended, because they haven't lost a match yet in the main roster at all. But this gets a B+, by far the best thing on the freaking show. It's Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James is number 2, by the way. 2 women's matches is the best thing on the show. We introduced more often there at Triple H or Raws, too. Just saying there, Hunter. You freaking fraud. I gotta poke a bear there in Triple H, but who fucking cares? This match I care about a lot. This gets a B+ for sure. Very fun match, 6-woman tag match for sure. The only thing I couldn't care on this show, minus the Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James stuff to say at least too. But this match I prefer out of the Kiana and Tiffany match for sure. This gets a B+. And all this is just more negativity brought in less away. Royce Keys defeats Tama Tonga. Another big fat C. I'd rather talk about Fatal Influence and any of this fucking shit on the rest of the show. One more thing is the final segment, which is by far the worst thing on the show. But this couldn't make me care about this either. You couldn't make me care about this bullshit. I'm not saying it's bullshit, not like the worst thing on the show. It's still not great at all. Not a good thing, not a bad thing, just right in the middle. If Royce Keys defeats Tama Tonga, it's a big fat fucking C in 2026, people. Good to see Royce Keys pick up a W and stuff, but who fucking cares in all honesty? No long run and stuff to say. Here it is, people. The final fucking segment was the gingerbread man funeral. You think I'm gonna go over this shit? You're out of your fucking mind. I'd rather talk about fatal influence in this bullshit, honestly. The final segment, not a main event segment, mind you, obviously. The final segment, obviously. Trick Williams, ring defending WWE Men's United States Champion, was holding a funeral for the ring for the fucking gingerbread man. Wouldn't that be Lil Yachty? It's funny, the AI freaking bullshit's been going on WWE. It saw this Sol Ruka and Zara and NXT. They had this AI generated photos with Cody Rhodes finishing his story as WrestleMania 40 against Roman Reigns. Then you had Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant in the crowd and stuff. Like, what the flying fuck, dude? This is AI driven slop written all over it. And they're not even stepping away from it. And anytime soon you're going to see this bullshit on television, it's going to be time and time again more AI generated slop like this. This is just complete fucking ridiculous on the gingerbread man. And fucking AI slap of Andre, Giant, Hulk Hogan. And then you have the WrestleMania 40 show, Cody Rhodes finishing his story against Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship. Oh my god, man, this shit fucking sucks. What the fuck are we doing on this shit show known as Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, or Friday Night Smackdown, obviously? Oh, man, I just have no words for this show anymore, people. They go from the freaking, they go to even worse to become the worst things on your show. We're from Pat McAfee to the freaking gingerbread man. Two freaking dog shit freaking bullshit feuds. And shit you don't want to freaking care about. This shit fucking sucks. A funeral for the fucking gingerbread man. Are you fucking insane? And this is the main event of your show? I'm bad analyzing. This is a 3-hour show, mind you. Obviously, oh god, imagine that shit. It's like the freaking Monday Night Raw days of Vince McMahon ran all over it, people. But that was at the Lana and Rusev, Bobby Lashley, and Liv Morgan's sisters, whatever they fucking call it, that shit, whatever. I think it was a different segment, but sure. But you can get the gist. The when of Bobby Lashley and Lana, Liv Morgan, and Rusev involved. How freaking dog shit was that shit? And this is bad. This gingerbread man freaking funeral shit. Are you fucking kidding me, Triple H? What the fuck are we doing? You really think putting this on your television in year 2026, you not expect your audience to compare this to Vince McMahon's last days and so is creative? I'll be surprised if Vince was running this shit still somehow. And it's got his name written all over it. But gingerbread man bullshit, I'm like, oh my god. I'm not saying I'm giving Triple H a pass here. It's Triple H, and blame him for sure. This is his fucking problem. He's like Vince McMahon in a nutshell. But even him, he cannot be this fucking stupid thing to put this on television. I mean, this freaking bad. No, Triple H, you call him Triple Nose McGee for no reason, people. It's not the reason why we call him Triple Nose McGee and stupid Levesque, honestly. This guy is a fucking idiot. Think this put on his television show when his show sucks beforehand and your main event segment was so good. Are you freaking out of your fucking mind? This shit fucking sucks. Get this the fuck off my television. Nobody, an iota of a freaking brain, wants to see this. If you're laughing at this, you're the fucking problem. I'm sorry. I cannot care for a gingerbread man segment in 2026. And who fucking cares about a gingerbread man? Maybe even your show, nonetheless. Paul Levesque, looking at you, you freaking idiot. This shit fucking sucks. Oh, it was so funny. I'll laugh at my ass off. I was like, what the fuck? How can this be so funny? I must laugh at how stupid this is, if anything. This gets a big fucking fat F. F is your grade, people. The worst of the grades of them all. This shit is fucking deplorably fucking terrible television, to me, in my opinion. This shit fucking sucks. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. And this wasn't going with it was a good SmackDown. Wasn't it was the worst SmackDown up until this point, until the gingerbread man had come on my television and being a fucking female coming from her fucking dead. Like we're fucking just in a movie or something. Everybody wants to say we're in movies and cinema, but still. You get the gist, honestly. This shit is fucking terrible. A fucking big fat F. And this show fucking sucks again. We're out to talk about fatal influence and talk about this bullshit, freaking whatever you want to call it, gingerbread man funeral. A big fat F to end your show. And it's your overall show grade for Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, May 8th of 2026 review. It's a big fat C. Another terrible show on Friday Night SmackDown and Paul Levesque. That is your Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, May 8th, 2026 review on Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show. And I always thank you all for watching Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show. It's your Friday Night Absolute Dog Shit Suckdown, May 8th, 2026 review on this podcast. Today being your Monday, May 11th, 2026 day. And I apologize, I know there's obviously backlash happening and stuff like that, but I want to get a review out sooner rather than later, hopefully today. Hopefully to knock out wood. Loud ass not to say at least. And always, until next time, and trust you definitely next time, everybody. Peace, love, everybody. I am out here. Love y'all big time to say at least.